All right, boys and girls, we are going to go ahead and get started here with the math journal pages uh, and the thinking cap. I'm just going to throw it together in one here because it's not too much. So let's get started. It's going to show you some steps here for the example on how to take care of 4 hours and 30 minutes minus 2 hours and 45 minutes. So you can see that we need to regroup 4 hours to 3 hours to 3 hours and 60 minutes. Okay. And we're going to add 60 minutes to the 30 minutes to get 90 minutes. Subtract 45 from that 90. Okay. To get 45. 45 plus 45 is 90. All right. And then we're going to subtract the 2 hours from the 3 hours that's left over from the 4 hours, right, to get an hour. And we're going to add the hour plus the 45 minutes that we had, and we're going to get our answer of 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay, so here we go. The steps to express time in hours and minutes are not in order. So we need to fill in the blanks here. 320 minutes equals some hours and some minutes. Now, there's a page a while back where it shows you how many hours and how many minutes equal each other, like 1 hour is 60, 2 hours is 120 minutes, and so on and so forth. Again, it's nice to know your times 6 facts. So the first thing we need to do is we don't know that 320 minutes is 5 hours and 20 minutes. We don't know that right away. We don't know to subtract a number yet either. We're not there yet. When we look at this part here, though, think 1 hour is 60 minutes, right? And then 5 hours, or 6 times 5 is 30. So 60 times 5 is 300. So we're going to regroup the 300 minutes to 5 hours, okay? Notice that's 300, though, and we have 320. So step 2 would then be to subtract the 300 minutes from that 320 to get 20 minutes, okay? So we have our 5 hours, and now we have our 20 minutes, and that is step 3. 320 minutes is 5 hours, 20 minutes. Now, if you notice over here, I did put down a little piece of paper here, and if you want to just pause it for a second, the video, before we start number 2, you'll be able to check out. I just kind of basically put down what they did for both of the timelines there. They're identical. It says 220 to 5 to 5:05, right? And it says David wanted to find out how much time Garrett took to make a kite. Garrett started at 2:20. So that's the start time, okay? And he ended at 5:05, and it's all p.m. David drew this timeline to help him find how much time had passed. So he drew the timeline 2:25 to 5:05, but it didn't really help him out much. He's like, yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense really. So the timeline did not help him. Can you improve the timeline so that it is easier for him to find out how much time had passed? So what I think what I would do is I would change this from 220, where we start. I'm going to count off hours, right? So 220, and then we go 320, 420. I can't go to 520 because we're out of time over here, right? So I'm going to put down a line over here, anywhere, just somewhere, right? And that's going to say 420. And maybe I'll just split it, and we'll put 320. Okay, so we have 1 hour. And there's 2 hours, okay? 1 hour, 2 hour. I should almost make that bigger. It might be hard for you to read. I'm sorry, guys. So now I got 220. You got 320 to 420 is 2 hours, okay? And now from 420 to 5 o'clock, so 60 minus the 20 is 40. So there is 40 minutes, okay? And we still have 5 to 5:05. And that is 5 minutes. So if I were to add all these up, 1 hour and 1 hour, oh, that should be a 1. I apologize, guys. 1 hour plus 1 hour is 2 hours. I was kind of jumping the gun with the answer, wasn't I? Ah, you caught me. 2 hours and 40 minutes plus 5 minutes would be 45 minutes. There. Hope that makes sense for you. But that's kind of how I would do it. I'd jump the hours first. Kind of like back in the day when we were doing the counting on the number line or number chart. Either way, it's kind of the same deal. So let's go on to the next set here. It says, imagine you and your friends are outdoors. The temperature is 90 degrees. Ah, that would feel great right now. Describe 2 activities you and your friends might want to do and the clothes that you should wear. All right. So I don't know about you, but I am going to probably put on my swim trunks and I'm going to go find a beach. And if I'm not near a beach, I'm probably going to go put a sprinkler on outside, maybe the slip and slide, something fun like that, right? And I'm going to go outside and play, okay? Or maybe we got some lawn games to do, maybe a game of bags or something. I'd have a good time outside if it's nice like that. Maybe find some shade, go to Parfrey's Glen. Okay, it's like a built-in air conditioner. It's beautiful. It's over by Devil's Lake. Check it out. All right, put on your thinking cap. Challenging practice. Let's solve this. I drew an extra clock in here, okay? So I have clock A, and I have clock B over here like they have, right? So I have clock A, clock B. This one says it's like 9, and there's the 7, so the minute hand's out here at the 7. Our hand is like here between the 9 and the 10. So the time here says 9:35. Okay? Now, the issue with 9:35 on this one is that clock A is 25 minutes slow. Okay? So if it's slow, that means that the time is actually ahead of where the clock shows. So we need to jump up 25 minutes. So here's our 8. There's our 10, and there's our 11. Okay, just say, and there's our 12er. So 25 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20. We're on the 11, which now means it is 9. So the real time would be, and I put a clock here that says actual time. Okay, and that is what is the actual time. So I bump ahead 25 minutes. Again, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. And we are at exactly 10 o'clock. Okay, it's 25 minutes slow. I can make my little, okay, hour hand is about here at the 10. Minute hand is straight up and down at the 12. We're at 10, okay? Now, part B, what is the time shown on clock B? Well, I don't know. Oh, wait. But I can find out because up here it says clock B is 10 minutes fast. Okay? So clock B is going to be 10 minutes ahead of the actual time. So I had 25 minutes behind the time, and we have clock B is 10 minutes ahead of time. So I'm going to go, there's 5, 10 right there with the minute hand. So the minute hand is going to be pointing at the 10, and the hour hand is going to be just a pinch past the 10. Okay, so it is now going to be real time, or clock B time, 10, 10. Okay? So I included this one here. I thought that would be helpful for me to answer it. Maybe it helped you too. I don't know, but we're going to move on. Remember, you can always stop, rewind, start over. Okay, that's the best part about doing it like this. Okay, scientists in Snowland found that it is warmer in January than in July. It is warmer in July than in June. October is warmer than July, but colder than January. List these months in order from warmest to coldest. I am lost. That makes no sense to me. So I'm going to write some stuff down, which I did already. Okay, and what I said is January and July, because that was the first comparison. It is warmer in July. Excuse me, up here. It is warmer in January than it is in July. So January and July, the temperature is greater in January than it is in July. The next sentence says it is warmer in July than it is in June. Okay, so again, greater than. All right, October is warmer than July. So October is warmer than July. Uh-oh, but colder than January. Well, if it's colder than January, that means January is greater than October, or warmer than October. Okay? So, the greatest month, the warmest month that we have here, okay, when we look at this, so January is warmer than July, And if July is warmer than June, so January is warmer than July and June. If October is warmer than July, we know that January is warmer than July, so we don't know about those two until we get down here where it's asking us, and it said that October is less than January, so January is greater than October. So in order from warmest, which is January, okay, the next month it tells us is October, because October is greater than July and July is greater than June. All right, so we got January, we have October, and then we say that July is greater than June. So there's July, and the coldest month in Snowland is June. What about the other months? What about May? Come on, man. I don't know, but they don't have them there. So that's what we have today. Hey, next one, we have chapter 17. All right? Awesome. Next time I will make sure I got the link on there for you so you can have it if you need it, okay? All right, boys and girls, I hope this helped you. Again, any questions, feel free to contact me and we will work it out. We'll make sure that you get it down, all right? Take care, kiddos.